We have reached the halfway point of Global Champions League Round 1 live from Rabat. Here, this is stage 15 in Morocco as we return to the African continent. And from very few double clears, we have now found ourselves with 3 double clears. Somewhat of a surprise. The Saint-Tropez Pirates are the best of the lot. Just behind them, Rabat International, and just behind them in third, Madrid in Motion make up the double clears. Rome Gladiators, Istanbul Warriors, all jumping well. These are the results from round 1 here in Rabat. As we said, 3 double clears. Rome Gladiators surprising. Istanbul Warriors surprising. Falcons Warrant United, from a championship perspective, do themselves a real good service here, because you'll see that the teams around them, there is no Shanghai Swans there. There is no Cannes Stars there. There is no Prague Lions there. So, from a championship point of view, Falcons Warrant United and their 4 penalties are doing themselves a wonderful service, as are Rabat International and Madrid in Motion, who will now make late charges for a GCL Super Cup semi-final as we come towards the back end of the competition. Where are those teams, you ask? Well, Cannes Stars on 12, Prague Lions on 12, and then the Shanghai Swans, a very uncharacteristic 16 from a brilliant team who now need to try and jump double clear in the second round to see themselves finish as high as possible. The Monaco Comets, powered by the Iron Dames, unfortunately struggling somewhat as well on 16 penalties. Now, the big question, like we do at this time always, is to talk about a virtual ranking. And I want our guest, Christian Allman from the Shanghai Swans, to join us and have a conversation here. We will bring it up and show you what it would look like now if there was no GCL Round 2. There is the wonderful Christian Allman from the Shanghai Swans. Christian, if there was no GCL Round 2, silly game, we like to play what if here. This is what it would look like at the moment. We get your thoughts on what the championship will look and how the Shanghai Swans will move around. Let's get your thoughts, rather, on GCL Round 1. Uncharacteristic from Shanghai Swans, uncharacteristic from you. Take me through what happened in GCL Round 1.
In general, I think my horse didn't feel so well here in this beautiful ring. Yesterday in the warm-up, he jumped already. The last part, I would say, was quite okay, so I felt confident enough to try it, to support the Swans here today. But in general, it was not super concentrated. The first half was okay, but the second half, we lost a little bit the jump, and there was 3 down at the end, so that was a lot more than expected. I
believe there was a very long cool-down process. Are you able to take me through what was going on in your mind there? Was that something that you were processing? What the cool-down felt much longer than normal. What was happening there?
Yeah, for sure. You think about every step you did, beginning from home, from the training. You had the right bit, you had the right warm-up. The horse is feeling super well. So the result was not that what we are looking for, and the plan was totally different. So you look for answers. Did you find any? Because it's a difficult time when you are thinking in your mind. Did you find any solutions there? Yeah, I think the real solution, no. But the first reason was like he didn't feel like super well. He was not super concentrated. I was always a bit long, a bit short. The jump was a bit flat. He was not really focused on the jump, so he was looking around a little bit too much, like yesterday. So this is the only thing I was makes me feel not better, but something like something to explain. But it's far away to be happy with. Because Madrid in Motion jump well, because Rabat International jump well, is there a fear that Shanghai slip out of top 4? A fear, for sure. We were here to at least secure the top 4. I hope it's not over. We have a second round, so we're going for it and try our best in the second round. But I think it's not the time to look around and count the points and the poles down. It's just to concentrate and finish the day as good as possible, and then we see the rankings, and then we see what happened. What's happening for round 2 then? Have you had conversations with Max already? Has the team spoken? What is the idea behind round 2? No, we didn't have a conversation. Like, it was very clear that Daganix is jumping the first round, and Dokan Hero is jumping the second, and Kati is also jumping both rounds. Kuma the first, and the other one the second.
Christian Allman joining us in the studio to reflect on GCL round 1 and give us some insight as to what will happen in GCL round 2. For now, let's hear from Marcus Eining. Let's get the thoughts of Falkenswaard United.
Marcus, in terms of the championship from round 1 here in Rabat, that's advantage Valkenswaard. But what did it feel like in the ring for you and for Oliver?
Okay, the pressure is really up. It's only 2 stages left. And I went here with Priam and Flower Girl. Priam got a bit injured, so I didn't want to take any risk. But Flower Girl, she did an amazing job today, and I'm really happy with her.
So obviously job's not done. Second round is important, but as you say there, it's going to have to be Flower Girl again. She only jumped in New York in the team in round 2. Expectations high?
Yeah, I hope the way she jumped in the first round, I hope she has power enough for the second, but normally she has, and it's very hopeful. But we will see. We kept the ladies a bit behind us, so that's the most important part at the moment. And yeah, we try for the second round. It's only halfway.
You've had a sensational career. How much do you thrive? How much do you live for these sort of moments within the sport?
Yeah, the thing is with this sport, it never gets boring. So even to hear and one horse not good and one horse has to change and every day is different, every course is different, that keeps you really wake up, and that is still my motivation. And then if you have a round like this, that's the goal, and for this I do it.
Thanks for your time and good luck.
You're welcome.
A smile on the face of Marcus Eining. Now, the German is not often one for major emotion, but I think he's well aware of the moment that presents itself for Falkenswaard United. To see Canstars having penalties go down, to see the Shanghai Swans have penalties go down. He knows that this is a really important moment for Falkenswaard to go on and cash in on a second round and then go to Riyadh in the final stage of the year as the out-and-out championship leaders, and they will control their own destiny. They will have the championship in one hand. And it all starts with a very good GCL round 1 delivered there by Marcus Eining and Oliver Lazarus. Now, let's get the thoughts of Canstars, powered by the Iron Dames. Jana Fredrika Meyer-Zimmerman. We opened up with the show with her and Oliver Lazarus. Fences going down for Canstars. As we said, it's very unlikely for them. Fences going for Meyer-Zimmerman on 8, 4 for Natalie Dean. It takes them to 12 overall. Let's hear the thoughts of the German.
Jana, for the team, 12 faults in the first round is not the way you wanted to go through the first round, but summarise for us the feeling within the team after that first round.
I think first when you come out, you're a little bit disappointed, of course. I mean, we always want to go clear, but then, yeah, if it not happens, then you start to analyze what was wrong. I mean, both horses jumped good, I find. For me, with high level, it was too, very light touches on the second pole, kind of, or the triple bar. So she took a lot of effort. She jumped here amazing last year. That's why I thought she would be the right one for the first round. Maybe I would have need one more class to be more confident in the atmosphere here. Maybe I just should have given more leg. So I have to analyze the video. But yeah, I'm disappointed about the result, but still happy how the horse jumped. We will try to do better next round.
When we talk about strategy, people sat at home might be thinking, oh, what strategy is there? But you've just summed up the amount of thought that has to go into it. And high level, as you said, has jumped here really well before.
Yes, I mean, you have to say, when you're looking back to last year, we had here Messi and Sinclair, so we kind of the 2 best horses we had at that moment. So we went really strong, but also you can't take the same horses every weekend. So also upcoming horses have to get a chance, and then you have to be very precise and have to find the right moment. And yeah, then if it doesn't work out, you think okay, next time we have to be better. But yeah, we come back stronger.
It's one of those rounds where there have been a lot of faults. So now for Canstars, it isn't all over in terms of maximising what you can get from this weekend. What are the changes to horses or riders for the second round to do that?
Yeah, you got me before I went to the team, so we have to come together now and make the plan for the next round. For me, it will be just a dream, but yeah, we don't know yet we haven't finalized who's going and who's going first, who's going second. So we talk about that now, and then we see.
Talking about horses' form and strategy, Eindame's Just a Dream has taken a bit of getting used to for you, but that horse really does seem to be coming into its own.
Yeah, I mean, I love him. He's one of a kind. He has all the scope, but he's very special. So he sees everything. I mean, he sees the mouse running over there. So he needs time to get adapt to this very special events. But scope-wise, there's nothing he can't jump.
Good luck for the second round.
Thank you.
He sees the mouse running over there. Speaking of the vision, that's an outstanding line from Jana Frederico Meyer-Zimmermann from the Cannes Stars. Unfortunately, GCL round 1 not exactly going according to plan, but that is the joy of this competition, is that with a second round to follow, if you jump well, if you jump double clear, if those around you have a fence or two to fall, all of a sudden things can turn incredibly quickly. Let's talk about the Prague Lions now and hear from Peter de Vos, the Belgian, because along with the Shanghai Swans, along with Rabat International, the Prague Lions are involved in that championship fight. And Madrid Emotions double clear starts to knock on the door and put some pressure on them. For today, as it stands, well, for the Prague Lions, I'm afraid, it wasn't an ideal, perfect start at all. 8 penalties for Niels Bruinseels, 4 for Peter de Vos. They come home on 12. They sit in 12th place. Let's hear the thoughts of de Vos.
Peter, the challenge of the Global Champions League is consistency with quality from horse and rider all the time. Today, you challenged yourselves, you brought new horses in. How did you view how they went?
Okay, personally, my own round, I had one down on number 2. I was very, very happy with my horse. He jumped really a good round. These horses need to step up. They need to do it one time. They need to do it one time have to be the first time to do this level. And I think they're ready for it, okay? A little forward, left and right is so easy made. But I see scores not only with us, but also with other teams. It's a difficult course. It's quite technical and very delicate. So actually, to be honest, the result is maybe not there, but I was very happy with my horse, the way she jumped. And I think it's also very good to know that we have another horse to strengthen the team for the future.
It may not be a day where you win, but it could be a day where there's real damage limitation from Prague Lions. What is the plan in round 2 in terms of horses coming in to try and limit what's been a difficult first round?
Hey, the plan is to go double clear in the second round. Okay, we have 2 experienced horses there. I have Primo, which already proved that he have done a few time clear rounds in the team, and also Niels with Origi. So it was a risk we took to bring 2 new horses, but I think they survived it, and now we have to come with the 2 stronger horses and hope we can keep the score on what it is.
Good luck for the second round.
Thank you.
Well, the intention is very clear from the Prague Lions. They bring in Primo, they bring in Origi. Niels Bruinseels and Peter de Vos will go to their big horses for that second round to try and claw things back, to keep themselves in that conversation. Let's remind you of the virtual rankings once again to show you how things look now going in to GCL round 2. Cannes Stars are under pressure. The Prague Lions are under pressure. However, Riesenbeck, Madrid Emotion, they are climbing back strong with very good first round performances. As it stands, Valkenswaard United would be outright leaders going to Riyadh. Cannes Stars would still be in second place and would only have to make up 5 points, by the way, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Riesenbeck would climb tremendously and shoot into third place, while the Shanghai Swans and Prague Lions both drop down. The double clear of the Saint-Tropez Pirates now shoots them inside the top 10, so that would be a real change for Saint-Tropez as well, who then would start to give themselves a relatively late start in the GCL Super Cup quarter-final. Changes to the bottom half of the table as well would certainly be evident as well, as we said, with a few teams starting to move. Take a look at those 3 consecutive drops. New York Empire, Mexico Amigos and the Stockholm Hearts would all lose ground. And the Rome Gladiators and Paris Panthers are now in a fight seemingly with Monaco Comets. Are the Doha Falcons in that conversation? Or is it Paris Panthers and Paris Panthers alone? That is the conversation to be had. Some beautiful, beautiful monuments here in and around the city of Rabat. We talk about the Grand Theatre that's just over the corner there, the Hassan Tower that's standing in the background here. As we once again return to Africa, we once again return to the city of Rabat. Global Champions League round 2 is next. Stay with us and keep up with all the action live from Rabat.
Hi, my name is Olivier Philibert. Welcome to Global Champions League, where world's top riders unite in a team to compete against each other. The 2025 Global Champions League season goes all around the world, 15 destinations with 17 teams competing against each other for the win. Each team consists of 6 riders that are handpicked by the team manager, but every team needs to have at least one under 25. In the mid-season transfer window, the team manager can swap the riders to strengthen up their team for the second half of the season to gather extra points. In every stage, 3 riders travel. On the end, there are 2 riders who are competing, but in between rounds, the team manager can swap riders. Every second and penalty counts. Results from both riders are counted together. Whenever the teams are tied, the time from the second round counts. Every competition, the winner earns 30 championship points. Every point counts. After a long season, lots of competitions and strategy, the teams with most points will win the Global Champions League 2025. The top 4 teams are pre-qualified for the GCL Super Cup semi-finals and the 17 teams are not qualified. Join us for the ultimate team battle on GCTV.